This week on In, the Epic Shop, Mike worries about the aging ginger.
Gotta take care of the ginger, man.
Christian worries about doing it right.
If you don't do it right the first time, your life gets really messy.
And both two-door Jeeps get Metalcloak rock sliders.
Good day, internet humans. I bet you're wondering why I dragged you all the way down here to the Epic Shop today. And we've got my teal Jeep in the background, so obviously we're gonna be working on my Jeep today. And later, someone's gonna work on Paul's Jeep. We need to start adding some armor to these two doors, because honestly, some of the things that come from factory are just a little subpar for my liking. So let's go take a look. We are gonna deal with this issue. Now I know they call them rock sliders, but unfortunately I have many customers that have bent them up or dented them or managed to take their door handle off. So we are going to fix that.
Perfect.
And we're not just gonna fix it, we're gonna make it look a lot better. So we have Metalcloak's Overline Rockers for a two-door. They're gonna go on, and I just decided to up the ante, make it look a little more badass. And I got the skins for the body as well. Normally we don't put the skins on a lot of people's vehicles because the vehicle is just not as strong as it used to be in the JK days, but this looks really cool and it's my vehicle, so we're gonna do it. And we're gonna do something everyone's usually afraid of, nutserts. Not just nutserts, this is a massive nutsert. This is definitely overkill for what the aluminum pieces it's holding on. So it's a good thing we have 3 different tools to put these on with. We're gonna get started, but first, coffee. Nectar of the gods. So obviously, first step, we have to remove the old sliders as they're in the way of putting new ones on, so I might as well get into that. I'm not even gonna bother putting it on the hoist today, because I don't have to do a lot of modifications underneath the Jeep for it, but I do have to do nutserts straight on, and I don't need the hoist in the way of where I'm working. So we're just gonna start on the floor, like we're doing it at our garage at home, after a few beers, and friends not helping, watching. Where would the starter drill bits be?
But they were in your...
I don't think there's any there. Thank you, sir.
Gotta take care of the ginger, man.
Nutserts are an art science. Basically, if you don't do it right the first time, your life gets really messy. So, and these aren't little nutserts. I'm not really interested in putting it in this way. That's why we got the nutsert tool all locked and loaded, ready to go. We're gonna start off with a small drill bit. Since we have a lot of holes,
That's what he says. Damn it.
to do, I'm just gonna grab a brand new one. Oh yeah, let's get some shit done here. Even though it's an aluminum and it won't rust, you still want to paint the exposed metal. I always put anti-seize on the tool for a lubricant, because you don't want these to spin when they're in there. That means you have to fight with getting it out.
That's what she said.
So, according to the instruction manual, they want us to undo this and this. As much as I really didn't want to do this because I'd break the paint, I'll do it anyway. I'm only gonna lift it up. There. All I've done, loosen it, it's a slotted hole. So now, with that, I think this, now we should be able to load up our nutsert tool. We're not getting interfered with the other sheet metal. And surprisingly, that's one of the first times I've seen a company put that trick in the instructions, so good on you, Metalcloak. Like a charm. Now, what we're gonna do, so that we don't mess up the alignment of the other holes, we're gonna grab our plate. We're gonna put one hole in the back side, one hole in the front side.
That's what she said.
Now we're on in place. Now I'm gonna mark the rest of the holes, drill the rest of the holes, paint them, nutsert the rest of the holes, bolt it on, done. Okay, so that's all the nutserts in. On to the next thing. Now, I grab a bunch of bolts, put them all in by hand with a dab of anti-seize, in case one day you need to remove these. Depending where you live, that might be impossible. And now that we've hand started all of them, we know it lines up, and we can start hand tightening them so that they all go in the right spot. Look at that. It's like it was meant to be there. Rule of thumb, guaranteed, you will have less trouble with nutserts if you don't tighten them with an impact gun. One side, done. Yeehaw. Okay, so drill, 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 new hole. And then it all goes through here to get mounted on. Oh, that sounds fun. Not really, but yeehaw. So yeah, it's gonna look something like that. Lots of smashy spots. So that is apparently where it lives. I'm gonna finish this up by putting in the decorative trim nut. Ta-da! This is complete. Everything's tightened. We've got the body armor on, we've got the rock slider on, all the holes have been painted, drilled, nutserted, screwed, tightened, torqued. This is how it's gonna look. Now, I'm gonna go for lunch, because I'm wasting away, and then we're gonna spin it around and we'll time lapse me doing the other side. So we've got Paul's up here on the hoist and we're putting sliders on his. He went with a different slider, so he did Metalcloak's step slider. It's basically this mounting piece Landon's putting on right now that's a very low pro mount. It mounts exactly the same as mine did, minus we're not putting the skins on his body. And then there is a step slider that you can mount up or down when we're done. It mounts to it. We'll see how it all goes. We're gonna test both sets on two doors when we're finding rocks to smash them into. So we'll see how it goes, but that's what's going on with Paul.
I'm really sweaty right now. I'm just sweaty from watching, really. I've lifted things like twice and now I'm in the way. Metalcloak Mike at Metalcloak, he has these exact steps. He runs the Rubicon on a regular basis, so I'm sure they'll do fine. Or I'm gonna find out.
All right, guys, so that was a fairly painless install, minus the nutserts, something pretty much anybody can do in their garage. Since I did the whole job on the ground, we did Paul's job on the hoist because you didn't have to do all the nutserts at eye level, so it was much easier this way. We're gonna definitely get this out and test these, but we're not finished building these Jeeps. We hope to have them completed definitely before November would be nice, but we just gotta take our time and do each piece accordingly, and you guys wanna see it, so that takes some scheduling and filming. These are the Metalcloak Overline rock sliders with the body plate, and Paul's got the Overland with the flip step. This is not the only piece of armor we're clearly gonna put on this vehicle. It's the only one we're gonna do today because we ran out of time. So stay tuned, more coming. Have a good day. Well, that's a tight fit. Hopefully this will work now. Lube. Alrighty. More painting. That's that one. There's a hole there. There's a hole there. There's not a hole there.